Hello, everybody. Tom here, and today I just decided to do a quick, hey, just over an hour stream on going over some Carpoon updates. Just testing them out and hanging out here. I think probably next week on Tuesday or Thursday I'll have a longer one. Anyway, I had a problem where Carpoon wasn't compiling. Hello, Antonio. Thank you for coming by. And yes, I appreciate it. We will have to play Kirby at some point. Uh, yeah, so I had a problem where basically Steamworks did not, it got corrupted. I didn't realize it. So GameMaker was exiting or crashing with a non-zero exit error, which kind of doesn't give me much, but I should have been hinted at the problem Steam was having and how it crashed just after Steam. But doing Google searches, it can mean a lot of things. But yeah, now it works. It was confusing too because I would delete the cache or restart and it would compile once, but it wouldn't compile the second time. How are you doing over there, Antonio? Is it now getting to be fall weather? Is it slightly cooler? I think also I've scheduled something with Carpoon where I'll be playing it on one of my friends' YouTube channels. Oh, well, we got, speak of the devil, we got non-zero exit status again. Oh, that's too bad. Very much. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it was actually cooler here the other day where it's like I almost considered wearing pants. Okay, well, I might have spoken too soon. This is the problem you get to see that I have. I'm going to I'll delete Steamworks and see if that fixes it. Single digits. I was like, oh, I'm just happy to be in the low 20s. Single digits. It's like winter is coming. This is unfortunate. That Carpoon is crashing right. This could be a long-term problem. I did add Visual Studio yesterday. That could be part of it, but it's not using it. This is like the joy of game development, especially when you're alone. No, but today it got a little bit warmer again here. So I think next week though I'll have a longer stream and maybe play X Zodiac. That was the other game I was thinking of, or Blaster Master. Will it compile? Let's see. It's the first time, so hopefully. If not, I'll delete Steamworks. Yeah, but basically I had gone back and I put a lot of updates back into Carpoon. I went back to the version from mid-August, just try to get around this issue. But hopefully when it's out, it'll fix a couple things. Am I picking up Hades 2? Well, I could have already. It's on early access. Hades 2 is expensive, so I'll see. There's still a few other games I want to get to. I want to get through Deltarune soon. Okay, we're going to save this. I want to just save it as a new version and Then I'll delete Steamworks, so I can always go back. The Hades 2 or the first Hades I played a bunch of. So it's not like I wouldn't not like the game. Yeah, I guess I'll see on my Deltarune / am I playing Switch 2 yet status. Okay, let's get out of there, Steamworks. Now I have to turn off the thing where it initializes Steam. Okay, let's see. Let's see if my theory is correct and that fixes the problem. So I know the Hades 2's release date was what, end of the month or beginning of next month? I'm checking right now. Okay. September 25th, yeah, soon. Oh my god, it's September 20th already. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll need a break because I have a project due on Wednesday. So maybe that'd be nice after. Fingers crossed. This compiles. It would also be nice to get through Blaster Master. Being one of my silly goals to do. Yeah, well, there we go. It worked right away. So I guess it's not a problem if I can just compile, add Steam in once at the end. I think my controllers won't work though. Yeah, that's the downside. The Bluetooth controllers don't pick up on Steam as much. I'll turn down the music. So I had been kind of like searching through, trying to like change the code on a lot of things, trying to go through what's called feather messages for different little errors in GameMaker, but maybe there's some sort of version conflict with that. So mostly I want to go through a quick check and make sure everything's working. I didn't break anything. Probably that screen ratio message is because when you would pause the game, the user interface spacing would change. So I fixed it after. And I will have to add back in the monster truck uh, new code, because this is like rolling back to the other version. That's part of the reason why of the delay on this update. I feel that my computer is like doing some sort of antivirus scan in the background or something. It's like a brief pause from time to time. Yeah, maybe I'm just frozen. Hello, Oscar. I'm happy to hear you liked it a lot. What was your favorite announcement from the direct? Yeah, for me, I'll say it's like it wasn't my favorite ever because that's hard when you have ones in the past that are competing with like having Muppets in them. Um, Had some nice things. I'd say the Virtual Boy. That was the best thing for me. It's like, oh yes, now I don't have to buy a Virtual Boy for like $750. And yeah, that's something to look forward to play Wario Land again. And also, I can use probably my old Labo. No, it's like a. It was for the VR for Switch. It had like a head strap. It was a third-party one, so I can use that instead of buying the new Virtual Boy stand. Like it's very tempting to buy the Virtual Boy stand, but that's something that's going to take a lot of room for a long time. And try not to have as much stuff everywhere. Yeah, to play through the Virtual Boy Wario Land fully is something I'd like to do. You see how much the new games are based on that series. Yeah, that's a lot of favorite things. No, I'm glad you're excited for them. But Tom will hold virtually no space. So I'm kind of lucky here that I have a USB controller, and with these ones you don't need the Steam kind of controller wrapper to work. So without the Steam extension, like I can't use Switch Pro controllers right now. The Metroid Prime motorcycle, that's something I'll see how it is actually in game. It's just like, huh? Huh? Is the last boss going to be Tron and then like having a light cycle beam and it'll be like a race against Silex? Like, and Silex will be on a motorcycle? Maybe it'll be worth it if that's the case. My computer is struggling today. I'm going to turn off Discord. Tomodachi Life had you cracking up, looking forward to experiencing that franchise for the first time. Yeah, I think I also missed out on it. I might as well keep an open mind and try it. Unless it's like $80, then then I'll have reserve judgment. Samus as a mech, yeah. Okay, so Mario Tennis, like it's been good in the past. I kind of missed out on the Switch one, and the Yoshi game. The Yoshi game looks good, but it's gonna be tough to buy it new for me. I guess I'll have to make sure, as long as it's not a dud. So here's something new I added. Basically, you can change settings quicker. This is a feedback somebody left. So instead of having to harpoon it every time, you can do that here. And you can always kind of do it with the paint, but also when you harpoon now. That was something new. This is, oh yeah, I made it so you had to let go of the signs. Whoop. Oh, there we go. That's the type of error I was worried about. Why did this happen all of a sudden? Maybe because of the left button stuff in the signs. So that's good to know. So basically, it's not letting go of the button in time, I guess. So the problem here is I'm checking for this, which assumes there's a harpoon. So I'll go back. Yeah. So Oscar, I think there's actually a old Labo third party Labo VR third party device that has a head strap. The one downside of the cardboard is like you're kind of holding it to your face. That's where the stand's better. But if you have a head strap, you can just relax and hold the controller. So that's what I think I'll be using on that. It's a neat announcement. It's surprising though how far off it is. Like maybe they felt they needed something that like isn't a huge game, but something people talk about, and they added it in. That's my guess. Okay, we have to go to line 341, which so that's 57. You have to like add these up. 157, 250, 350. It should have been in there. What is step 2? Step 2 end step, maybe. Here it is. Virtual Boy's commercial failure console. Yes. Does it? But so was the Wii, and we all love it. But no, the thing about the Virtual Boy is like, I didn't want to play it for a long time because it's, completely red. No, but when I played it, it's pretty smooth. Actually seeing it. Antonio, you say nothing is off the table for classic controllers getting Wiimotes. Wiimotes, you could actually play some games better with them. So I'd be for an actual Wiimote again. Okay, so here this thing, we just want to go check if the harpoon exists first. Oh, I bet get out of there. It's because I have feather messages on, maybe. That could also be slowing it down. I'll say there's a little bit more pressure rolling out an update now that Carpoon's live with like people who have bought it or more people that have bought it. So I didn't want to just throw out this update. What could be fun? I don't think I've ever got through all of Super Metroid. Like I've played through it in parts. That might also be a good one to play. Let's see how it is now. Yeah, Mario Tennis Fever with Baby Waluigi. Baby Waluigi will end up in our drawing sessions, I'm sure. At one point, it's going to be like, how far can we go without drawing Wario? Okay, let's see if that fixed the problem. There is a thing where only one person can change the settings at a time. I didn't want to go in and do like what I did with the car code and have each object kind of check. Let's see. So when was Metroid Prime 4's release date? Was that December 5th, or was I getting that wrong? For me, Christmas, yeah. December 4th. Oh, I was off by a day. Oh, thank you, Antonio. Oh, that's very nice. That's saying something too, because they're actual animators. I feel like I should have rebooted my computer today. It's like it's I'll have to make sure it's not just something new in Carpoon. I still have to try to get 10. Hey, it didn't crash. 10 Steam reviews. But unfortunately, I gave away too many keys to my close friends or acquaintances. So it's a little bit of a challenge. We're at 6 right now. I'm thinking with the new boss, maybe I can push the animations further. That could be something fun to try with it, at least for the tires. I want to get rid of that message for next time. Oh man, he 100%ed Silk Song. That's nuts. I mean, and I'm not actually sure if that's a relaxing vacation, but good on him. It's like when I had a friend that we did the 42-kilometer hike in one day, and then the rest of the trip, like he was just kind of broken, and all he did was play Spirit tracks all the time. They're updating Spirit's Silk Song right now to have, I guess sometimes like changing how difficult things are. Like it's weird hearing about it. It's almost like they didn't have enough people test it, or just had a couple people test it that got really good at it. Oh, the left the left bumper button stays on if the harpoon's been cut off. I don't know if that matters. It's not the worst bug, but I think I could fix it. And that one stayed too. And now it's now it's making both of them go. Okay, maybe that does have to be fixed. Oh dear. One feedback you have is that enemies should get different amounts of damage. Do they all just give like a set amount? Did you play it, Antonio, or is this just what you've heard? Okay, very nice. No, I was hearing about one boss called the Judge. I'm assuming you're past that at this point. Okay, 1 hit point is lost by any enemy attack. So should some enemies deal more damage, or should they deal like less than 1 hit point, like a half heart type situation? This is a small touch I added. Those signs, their base lights up and moves forward a bit. Oh, hey, it's like a fighting game when you get kicked in the toe and die. So did you play through Hollow Knight 1, like the first Hollow Knight? Yeah. Okay, you haven't battled the Judge yet. Okay, well, I applaud you for getting through Hollow Knight 1. There is a neat, I might post it later. There's like a flash game, or like a small game jam game that the team did with Hollow Knight in it. That's totally different than Hollow Knight for the first appearance of it. Oh, Silk Song feels harder. Oh, great. That's very reassuring for me later. And yeah, Oscar, second time with Galaxy, but it's nice to have a collection. I do feel there should have been like a Galaxy 3 teaser. That would have been like the ultimate cherry on top. Even if it was years away, I would have been happy. But like won't be physical, but I can just get Galaxy 2 by itself. So I'll think about that. Like people are talking about $70, but you can just buy Galaxy 2 by itself. Yeah, the storybook. Yeah, it's like one of the nicer yet sad features. This is me using my chin to play the game. I'm not quite as good as Sakurai. I also have no room on my desk to put down 2 controllers. Or I kind of could if I moved a couple things, but. Speaking of Sakurai, though, they will have a second Air Riders Direct. Like, Air Riders and multiplayer looks great to me. But hopefully, like, that Direct will be all the new things. I feel like they did a Direct because most of their audience wasn't alive when the first one came out or missed it. So they just introduced the game to everybody. I don't think it had to be that long, though. Yeah, story mode would be a way to differentiate it from Mario Kart, and it would be a like those are rare in a racing game, and it would make sense based off the teaser at the end. Coworker asking her to beat certain parts of her File Silk song. Yeah, because that's tough. If you've beaten a boss, like when I was beating bosses in Dark Souls, it's like I do not want to go back right away and beat that boss. Like I probably could in some of them, but it would still be grinding it out. Okay, well, let's see if we can fix the issue with the rope cut, and then the left button is kind of just stuck there in the menu. It's funny, my channel's so small, yet I've been impacted by the YouTube changes too recently. It's like, oh, my last live stream got 25% of the amount of people that it normally does. So I guess I have to get good at YouTube. Oh man, Pokemon Legends announcing DLC already. That feels too soon. There's no need for that. We can't stir up Pokemon feelings for Antonio right now. Yeah. Uh, okay, I put it in alarm one to get rid of it. Nope. I have to find where I destroy the left button. Correction, a smaller boss is doing 2 hit points damage to me in Silksong, so it's not just one. One from small enemies feels very punishing though. Yeah, you don't get a ton of health later. Yeah, that does sound pretty bad. It's like a ladybug walks up to you, tap, 1 hit. When I watched the GMTK video on it, it sounded like Silksong was punishing in terms of making you redo a lot of the level to get to the boss. That's something I don't like as much these days. That part would bug me. Okay, grappling is less than 0. I think if I do this, I'll just check for it again and oh, no, I gotta do that here. So I think by doing that, if it doesn't find the truck from the harpoon, it'll delete itself. And then I gotta copy that code over to the other 2 objects because they're not inheriting, they're all a little bit different. That can't quite read that, but I can guess what's happening. Okay, let's see. It might crash if I do it too, you never know. No, it worked. Great. Easy enough fix. Yeah, so besides this, I have been working on a small card matching game like Mario 3's Toad House for an event next Wednesday. So that was a little bit sooner than I expected, because I said I would help a person, and they waited patiently till I finished Carpoon, and then it's there. So I might post that later for you guys to try if you want. But because it's just you can play it on a web browser, and I found something neat with gx.games, which is GameMaker's sort of site to host games that you can add challenges in very easily. I guess you can kind of do that in Steam, but you can do it even easier than that. One of the goals of Carpoon is to try to add endless mode and leaderboards later. I worry about how broken how broken that might get. This one might have been fine. It seems to be set up differently. Oh yeah, grappling doesn't work here. Well, it is a spacebar. You can also change it with the right mouse button. So what happens here when it's totally different? Oh, it stays. It's going to need a different solution. No, wait, no, it's gone. Okay. I guess when the harpoon deletes itself. I want to just see how quick somebody can start changing options again. So that's done. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, well that was a little bit of progress. I'll just I might just play a bit of X Zodiac here and end the day. Short stream today. X Zodiac is Star Fox like. Do not have Silk Song yet, and nobody needs to see me die 100 million times in Silk Song. This is different. Oh, okay. Wrong screen, Godot. Oh yeah, it's that's definitely not my main display. There we go. Left or right, not up or down. So this had some new levels since I played it last. Kind of started in Godot before Godot was popular. Allura, ninth planet of the Not Lylat system. The forests of Allura are under attack. Find out who's responsible and put an end to the destruction before it's too late. Good luck. Oh, I used up a bomb. I feel that was slightly too much tutorial to start the game right away, but it's like I need some backstory. Yeah, this is very much a Star Fox-like, made by a solo developer. It's taken him many years to do it. It's like you can add on one level at a time, kind of. Oh, there's an item I missed. But it handles quite well. It handles more like Star Fox 64. Oh no. Ah! I'm rusty. Guess I'll need repair. I'm kind of on fire. Not quite used to lining up everything. Do a barrel. Yeah. Let me see. Yes, so something. I wish the bumpers. See, a bomb is right bumper, but rolling right is a right bumper. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna change that. Why? Oh no. Okay. I might have changed it at some point. That'll make it a bit easier. I won't need as much luck. That's a pretty cool effect for speeding up. That's like beyond Super Nintendo graphics. Let's see, does it have a... I don't think it has a somersault. Whoop. That's interesting. Extra damage power up. What is this thing? It's a turkey with missiles. Mechanical turkey. Oh, get away. It always helps to know where the items are in advance. He's destroying the windmills. No. It said extra missile, but I'm kind of assuming that's an extra bomb. It's a nice warning screen. Want to get cut down like the trees, huh? Well, then be my guest. It's kind of a clever design language to have the yellow, red flashing parts as the the ones that are vulnerable. We'll need Pit for the ship. Pit is in the new Suda51 game. His voice actor. Anthony Del Rio. Oh no. I should probably, I'm gonna flip brake and boost. Because I want to be able to brake while shooting still. That's funny enough. It just, the clog get cut off but keep bouncing after me. Those are kind of tricky. They home in on me. Did I? Please let me have a checkpoint. Darn it. Okay, they're trying to give me a helping hand right for the boss. Not much of a tell there. Oh no, I'm out of bombs. Oh, another phase. This isn't over. You'll never stop, Zodiac. So I guess this person, being ex-Zodiac, might have been with their group. Barrel rolls. That should be a stat. The construction sign for the end. So let's see. Yeah. New high scorpion. I'm sure I did had higher scores before. It just wasn't saved. Unusually high levels of seismic activity have been detected on the planet's surface. We suspect Zodiac is behind this, so proceed with caution. Be careful. All right, I've got the mix of lava and snow in one level. And getting it out of the way in one shot. What's the catch on that laser? Yeah. It's like they're showing it to me so far in advance. Oh! That should be a more generous checkpoint, I feel. I kind of went through the side of it. I think these glass effects could not have been done on Super Nintendo. Snowmobiles. Icicles, an actual threat. Okay, let's get this one. There we go. It's freezing up here. I can only hear the voices in the spirit of Star Fox 64. That's a lot easier if there's only one missile. Oh. You did a lot more damage than I expected. But it's nothing compared to this. Uh-oh. Might have been able to dodge that, I'm not sure. B. Maybe just one more level. That's probably all I have time for today. Euclides belt. The remains of the shattered planet Euclides. Activity in this region is generally unheard of and may not be the result of an illegal mining operation. Be on your guard. They destroyed a whole planet. Everyone knows brown asteroids are destructible. I don't. Well, did they do Pikmin, or is that only the theme park I'm thinking of? Oh, missed it. I don't think they would do a Star Fox cameo. I think they already have maybe like a new enemy, a new couple of bad guys that'll be in it. And then you gotta think there's gonna be Rosalina. It's gonna be that creepy Luma more so. They'll have a lot already. But who knows? Maybe they'll tease something at the very end. I don't think they would want to tease Star Fox as the movie itself. Yeah, Pikmin statues and paintings. Yeah, okay. They could do something like that for Star Fox. Do they do Guardians of the Galaxy joke? I don't think so. But they could. Like, space feels familiar for me for some reason. Oh, that guy's decent amount of health. No. Seriously, Wolf isn't dropping down on Wario in Brooklyn, yes. I guess that is what I'm saying. Uh-oh. Yeah. Funny callback to games like Gradius where you have to destroy the whole line of enemies to get a power up. Yeah, you're too late, Q. You just know seeing this boss, the last boss has to be a floating head with two hands. That's a neat effect. Okay, there's one, I think one brown asteroid from those sometimes. They probably have an upgrade. Whoa. Not much health. It's putting brown asteroids just off to the side. No, I should have just tried to kill him. Okay, I guess I feel like I shouldn't just be able to shoot a bomb at it there and take off half its health, but okay. This guy's crazy. He's also dead. Oh yeah, the old Star Fox challenges of trying to hit every enemy. I feel like I should have had to hit like 80 enemies to get an A. Epiphos? Epiphos? Okay, last one. Can't be certain why Zodiac would have any interest in the crumbling ruins of an ancient civilization, but if it's of interest to them, then it's probably bad for us. Investigate and find out what they're up to. These guys are quicker. Losing contact reminds me of the very last level of Star Fox 64. Kind of like just before you see Star Fox is dead. It's a creepy eye. Oh man, it's no. Data. Maybe that would have been an upgrade. It's a portal. A portal through time. Shorter level. I think something that was impressive hearing about the original Star Fox development is like they would make a boss in maybe 2 days. Oh, shoot. Yeah, bosses should have names. Game over. Well, I think I didn't see that level before, so that was nice. I'll have to chip away at that. No, but that was X Zodiac, and thank you everyone for dropping by on the shorter stream today. Appreciate it. I hope you have a great end of the weekend. Hopefully the Carpoon update will be out next couple of days. It's very small, but just a couple of quality of life things. Yeah. No, but until next time, have a great week. Thanks, Antonio, and thank you, Oscar. Goodbye.